Welcome, thank you for tuning in. Today we're testing another tactic. We tried to recreate Klopp's 4-3-3, but it ended up being way better than expected. We tested it with three teams: Liverpool, RC Lens in the French League, and PSV. Um, the results were incredible with all three teams. I'm just going to go through each test and then I'm going to show you the tactics at the end. Please let me know how you get on. If you do try them, let me know if you manage to replicate sort of the results we had here and the success we had with this tactic. I'm just going to show you what we managed to achieve with Liverpool. Won the league comfortably by 107 points. Only lost one game this whole season, having won 35, giving us a win ratio of 92%, which is spectacular. Very close to coming undefeated as well. In the first season, that would have been amazing. Elsewhere, we actually won everything we competed in. So won the Prem, won the Champions League against Real Madrid, 1-0. Everyone knows how hard Real Madrid are to beat on this game, so having achieved that was huge. Won the FA Cup as well, defeated Arsenal 4-2, pretty comfortable win. Won the Carabao Cup, 3-0 against Aston Villa. And the Community Shield, start of the season, won it on penalties, but we'll take it. So I just want to show you our squad and how everyone performed. In terms of goals, the main man there, Salah on 54. Nunes not far between on 53. So again, both of them really good performers. Diaz and Firmino with a pretty solid season with 16 and 15 goals respectively, and Shota with 11 goals. Just want to point out that Salah not only getting 54 goals but also 21 assists. That's in 60 appearances with an average rating of 7.96. I just want to show you the data hub quickly, what you can expect with this tactic. I mean, as you saw, only lost one game, so very defensively solid. 0.5 goals conceded per game on average, with 2.74 scored. When you're getting away 21 shots, 22 shots per game as well, you'll have a great season. The second team we tested it with was PSV in Eredivisie. They were expected to come in second, so having won the league is not that much of a great achievement, but the manner they won it in was pretty amazing. Only lost one again near the end of the season, so could have gone unbeaten. 93 points, second place there at 72, so 20-point difference. Completely outperformed everyone in the league. 130, drawn 3. In terms of the data hub, again, it's sort of similar to how the Liverpool save went. Conceding 0.47, 0.5 if we round it up, goals per game, very similar to Liverpool. Scoring slightly more with 2.85 goals per game, and getting 21 shots off per game. Again, really great general performance in terms of statistics there. And if we look at the squad, how did everyone do in terms of goals and assists? Noni Madueke, I mean, everyone knows he's an incredible player, but he got 31 goals and 23 assists in 51 performances. And Luke de Jong, a striker who's sort of just a decent player, pretty well rounded. He had a great season with 31 goals, followed by Gakpo. We all know what he's about, 28 goals. The third team we tested this with was RC Lens in the French League. This is a team that were predicted to come in 9th. So getting that Champions League football is a great achievement with this team on this save. They weren't as good defensively, but that's because of the team they are, the players they have. They're not a team as good as Liverpool or as good as PSV in their respective league. But again, really solid performance, having won 22, only losing 7. And, you know, they're 24 points off that top spot, but you can't really perform with PSG with the quality that they have and the squad that they have. Coming in third with this tactic, again, overachieving, and that's what you're looking for. You know you have a good tactic when a team that's meant to finish 9th gets a top 5 finish, overachieving. Incredible. Just going to show you the data hub again, how the general performance of the team reflects compared to the other two saves. Slightly lower goals per game at 2.34 and conceding slightly more, 1 goal per game on average, but getting plenty of shots off, 17, 18 shots per game. We set up this tactic. This is what it looks like. It's a 4-3-3 with defensive midfielder. We have a sweeper keeper on attack, right wing back on attack, 2 ball playing defenders, a wing back on the left side on support. You have the defensive midfielder on support, a ball winning midfielder on defend, role playing midfielder on support, 2 inside forwards on attack, and a pressing forward on attack. In terms of the individual instructions for each position, you have a sweeper keeper that dribbles more and takes more risks. What I was thinking here was I want, as my team has pushed up, my keeper to get up with them and distribute to the wing backs, to the centre backs, or maybe even further forward and go from there. The wing back on the right side, you want him to take more risks, cross more often, aim cross at the centre, dribble more, stay wider, run wide with the ball, cross from byline and get further forward. On the other side, you have the wing back on support, take more risks, cross more often, cross aim centre, dribble more, stay wider, run wide with the ball, get further forward. You have 1 ball playing defender in Konate, in this case, who was on dribble more, shoot less often, take more risks, hold position. And you have the other ball playing defender on dribble more, take more risks, hold position. The defensive midfielder on support, you want him to be more direct in his passing, to take fewer risks, to dribble less often and to shoot less often. The ball winning midfielder, you leave the instructions as they are, so shoot less often, dribble less, take fewer risks, hold position and tackle harder. The role playing midfielder, you want to dribble more, run wide with the ball, shoot less often, take more risks and run from position. The inside forward, on the right, cross aim centre, shoot more often, dribble more, cut inside with the ball, take more risks, cross less often and get further forward. On the other side, you have inside forward again with more direct passes, cross aim centre, shoot more often, dribble more, cut inside with the ball, take more risks, cross less often and get further forward. And you want your pressing forward to be more direct with their passing, take more risks, shoot more often, move into the channels, close down more and tackle harder. In terms of the actual tactics, you want the mentality to be positive. Again, if you are maybe with a team that's sort of mid-table, maybe you can change that to balanced, just so that you're a bit more defensively solid. In terms of how we look in position, you want your attacking width to be fairly wide. Your approach play, you want to pass into space. You want to overlap on the left, overlap on the right. That's really important, especially for that wing back on the right side that's on attacking. And you want to play out with defense. In terms of the passing directness, you want the pass to be slightly shorter and the tempo higher. In the final third, you want to work ball into the box and be more expressive. In transition, fairly simple. You counter press, you counter, you distribute to centre backs, you take short kicks. And out of position, you want high press and you want a high defensive line. You want to prevent the short goalkeeper distribution, and your defensive line, you just want them to step up more. Those are the tactics. They're pretty simple, but very effective. So yeah, please let me know how you get on. Let me know if this works for you. Let me know if you achieve similar results and how your team performs and who you used. And I'd really appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button. And once again, I thank you for tuning in. God bless.